And I'm back! What's up, B-Krew? Chris Namtab here with a brand new Bat-Vid. So what has been going on in the collecting world of Chris Namtab? Sounds cheesy. Anyways, RossCon is making a small comeback. We have hit Ross twice. We hit it yesterday and today. Hopefully planning to go on Saturday maybe. Well, anyways, people online have been posting photos of some cool items appearing at Ross. We have struck out yesterday and today. I did buy something Batman unrelated to resell, but nothing yet for our store for RossCon. So hopefully stuff will be showing up pretty soon. Also, they announced that they will be opening a Spirit Halloween in our town. Yes. We really enjoy Spirit Halloween. We've made it a tradition, probably the past 15 years that we've been going there. Usually we have to drive out of town to go to a Spirit Halloween. So the one that is near us, we are totally excited. We usually find a good amount of Batman items, and my wife collects horror items. So hopefully some good stuff show up, and hopefully I will do a future video about that. But I am very excited about that. Something cool coming into our town. Now it's time for show and tell time. A couple of friends, a friend from work, they went to the Clark County Fair, which is out of town from us, probably a 2-hour drive. He said that there was a croc booth tent area and got me a little croc display shoe item. What's this even called?
I don't know.
But the little
charm?
things,
It's a croc charm.
A croc charm. Thank you very much, my director. A croc charm for your Crocs. Really cool. Probably will go in the display case. I came really close once to buying a pair of Batman Crocs. We were at a Croc store. We saw some. They did not have my size, or I would be owning a pair of Crocs already. This could have been put on my Croc, but I've never worn them before. I usually wear slides. I've been told many times that they are very comfortable to wear, but hopefully we'll see in the future. This is pretty cool. It will go in here. Next, this was found at Ross last week. It is a 20 decorative string lights. That is Batman. You know what? I'm going to open this right now. I hope. And let's hang it up. And we'll do that semi-live, or as we're recording. Where are we going to put it? I don't know yet. But it does light up. I don't know if you can see it. Well, I'll do a photo of it. But let's hang it up somewhere. So I got it open. It's on wires, so I'm going to untangle it so I can show you how long it is. Got this for a reasonable price. Happened to find it in a Halloween section. Alright, so I have it hanging up right here. I'm just going to straighten it a little bit more. You got to put batteries for it to be on. So I'm just going to press the button so I can show it to you, and we'll see how it looks. Alright. Wow, this is really, really cute. I'm a man, I swear. Lastly, for show and tell, a friend messaged me on Messenger. He told me in a story ad that they were planning to tear down an old building. There was an art piece on there that someone put on. He asked me if I wanted it. He sent me a photo, and it was this little cool thing right here. It went on some kind of electrical box or something like that. But I'm not really an art collector, but since he gave it to me, I really appreciate this. This will probably go in the display case. Something different, so I really like it. The guy, he's a really cool dude, real close friend. He's a collector himself, so I'm really happy that I have this. In April of this year, 2025, a tractor trailer full of toys which was en route to a Walmart warehouse, mysteriously disappeared. The trailer was full of there's McFarlane toys?
Mm.
The trailer was full of McFarlane toys, such as page punchers, and another item in that truck was the entire U.S. production of the Batman The Killing Joke Joker figure gold label. The suspects were never found. The items were never found. The incident was under investigation by law enforcement. Authorities say that if they appear online, that they are probably stolen. So guess what I have? I have that figure in my hand. This is the McFarlane Batman The Killing Joke Joker gold label figure. Like that. I received it just the other. I'm gonna do a photo of it.
Right there.
Cool. And how I got this is a pretty crazy story. Last month, I was scrolling on my phone. I am in tons of Batman, McFarlane collector groups. I do post photos, videos of my collection quite often. As I was scrolling, I received a message from an anonymous person asking me if I knew about the story. I said, yes, why do you ask? Person goes, well, I can get you one. I was like, what? I was very interested. I know this figure is pretty hard to get. I asked how I can contain this figure. He said after I asked how I can contain, he didn't respond after that. A couple of days later, he messaged me again, anonymous, which was pretty weird, and said, meet me here and here at this time, early in the morning. I was very sus about this person. I didn't know who it was. I thought I was being scammed. So I took my wife, my bodyguard, with me. We drove a few hours out of town. We met in a sketch area. It was a very big dude. He didn't talk very much. He was wearing sunglasses, had a hat on. Honestly, it was almost like a drug deal going down. He asked me if I had a wire, if anybody was with me. My wife was sitting in the car. I was pretty nervous. I was pretty scared. I was like, do you have the item? He goes, do you have the money? I asked him, can you show me the item? He goes, can you show me the money? I thought he was gonna shoot me or stab me or rob me or something like that. I showed him the money. He had it in the box. We exchanged. As soon as I gave him the money, he gave me the figure. He was gone. I swear to you, it was just like Batman. I go, here you go. I grabbed it, opened the box to make sure it was, and I looked up and he was gone. It was a very, very interesting situation. So this figure has been showing up online. I've heard stories saying it's very hard to get. They have been getting it it's been showing up. If you want the figure, you have to pay for it overseas. People are paying a lot of money for the figure and shipping. I do feel pretty cool that I have this figure. I am, how would I say it, nervous. Should I even be talking about this? Can I get in trouble? I own a stolen figure you can only get from the dark web. So I feel pretty cool. I do have some obscure items in my collection that you don't see too often that I have found from sales, carnivals, fairs. But I do feel pretty cool that I have this figure in my collection. I don't plan to sell it. It is a hard to get figure. I say that right? Yeah. So most likely I will put it in a display case just to show it off. But this figure is pretty BA. I know I did post it online that I received it. Some other people have received it out as well. So I feel awesome. Comment down below about what do you think about me owning this figure. Is it right for me to own it? Am I breaking the law that I own this figure? But let me know what you think. That is pretty much it for this Bat-Vid. If you have the chance, give me a like and subscribe. My last few videos have not been doing too well. They have not been reaching the 100 view count, but I don't care. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy talking about collecting. I enjoy talking about Batman. So if I can get 1 view, that is still a win. We are going out of town this weekend, like I say in every video, so we'll see what I can find. Always remember, be kind, be positive, and never give up. And until the next Bat-Vid, to fame.